A private investigator, private detective, or inquiry agent is a person who can be hired to do investigative law services by individuals, groups, or non-governmental organizations. In both civil and criminal cases, private investigators are frequently employed by attorneys. Stay tuned, as this video will tell you more about becoming a private investigator. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below to get a notification on our next video. A private investigator is someone who has been trained in the art of investigation. They are licensed in most jurisdictions to conduct investigations for a fee. Private investigators collect information on behalf of another person, company, or legal firm. They usually have a signed retainer agreement, contract, or another document of permission from the client allowing their investigation. People choose to work as private investigators for a variety of reasons. Some people enjoy the task of gathering knowledge and stitching it together in a way that ties together seemingly unrelated events. On the other hand, others see a career in an investigation as a natural extension of their military or law enforcement expertise. Others consider a PI job to be a fun way to enhance their income. However, if you're considering a career as a private investigator, you could identify with one of the reasons listed above. However, your motivation could be quite different. Some of the reasons you should become a private investigator include case variety. Due to the nature of investigative work, you may find yourself working in various settings, including business clients and law enforcement collaboration. Being a private investigator is ideal if you appreciate learning new skills and information. Another reason you should become a private investigator is to control your career. Depending on your preferences, you can choose a broad range of jobs or specialize by working with corporations, attorneys, insurance companies, or private firms. If you own a business, you have complete control over which cases you accept. Another reason is earning prospects. You can work as much or as little as you like as a self-employed private investigator, and you can determine your fees. You may earn a little less working for an investigative agency, but you may not have to cover as many job-related expenses as a self-employed PI. In either case, your earning potential is only limited by your desire to put in the effort. Furthermore, private investigators, often known as private detectives, find information for businesses and people. They may work on various issues, including gathering legal, personal, or financial information, doing background checks, questioning persons, and conducting surveillance. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average yearly income for a private investigator is around $57,000. However, occupational work statistics and earnings levels can vary depending on investigative specialty and employment type. To become a private investigator, you must first obtain a high school diploma or its equivalent. Before employing someone to work as a private investigator, most employers require high school graduation or equivalent. An associate or bachelor's degree in criminal justice or a similar discipline is preferred or required by some employers. Those interested in working as private investigators may be eligible for a more excellent range of job prospects with a higher degree. Learning local, state, and federal laws, understanding how the court system works, privacy requirements, criminal and civil law, documentation, and preparation of legal procedures are taught in these classes. Also, due process, surveillance, research, interviewing, and various investigations are covered. In addition, since computers are such a standard tool in private life, look for courses that can help you enhance your computer skills and knowledge. However, internship options are available in some degree programs, allowing you to obtain practical experience. Secondly, taking self-defense training classes, that is, using firearms and non-weapons. As a private investigator, you may be entitled to carry a handgun for self-defense and have to complete weapons training, depending on your state regulations. Your local government may also mandate you to take self-defense classes. Learn how to properly use chemical sprays, tasers, stun guns, batons, nightsticks, and truncheons. Thirdly, comply with the legal requirements. Aside from education and experience, you may be required to meet additional minimum requirements depending on your location. To work as a private investigator in Texas, for example, you must be at least 18 years old to participate. Be a legal resident of the United States or a citizen of the United States. You should not have been convicted of a felony-level offense in any jurisdiction. You should not be registered as a sex offender in any state. You should not have been dishonorably discharged from the U.S. military. And not have been judged incompetent by a court due to a mental disability or disease. Most importantly, pass the licensure exam. Most states need investigators to pass a licensing exam covering criminal statutes, state or federal regulations governing investigator behavior, procedures and protocols, data gathering, documentation, and court preparation. The test will differ depending on the area, and the licensing authority will choose the type of questions asked. Most states require investigators to complete a licensing exam covering criminal legislation, state or federal regulations governing investigator behavior, procedures and protocols, data collection, documentation, and court preparation. The type of questions that will be asked may vary depending on the locality, and the licensing authority will determine them. Lastly, maintain your license. When you should renew your license as a private investigator is determined by local or state rules. You may be obliged to complete continuing education classes before your license expires. The licensing agency may also do a new background check as part of the renewal process. However, 1 year of experience is equivalent to a 2 or 4 year undergraduate degree in criminal justice or private investigations. While completing your degree, you can gain the remaining year of experience by working as a Class CC intern. However, a state examination is also required for licensure. In addition, the amount you will spend on processing and acquiring your license, as well as any additional state-mandated courses, is the average cost of becoming a private investigator. The price varies from state to state. However, we can make an educated guess. For example, the state PI course in Florida costs $420, plus $154 for the license and fingerprints. In order to become a private investigator, at least a diploma, or its equivalent, is required. Hope this video was helpful? Thanks for watching. Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and remember to click the subscribe button to be the first person to watch new videos on this channel.